Trump set to put Brussels ahead of Britain in trade talks queue after Merkel meeting. Donald Trump has shunned Britain and put the UK second in line behind the European Union for a new free trade deal with the US, according to Washington officials. Backtracking on his previous opposition to negotiating with the crumbling Brussels bloc, the president softened his stance after individual EU member states rejected attempts by his officials to start talks on separate trade agreements. According to The Times, German Chancellor Angela Merkel managed to convince Trump at a private dinner last month that striking a deal between the US and EU would be simpler than he thought. A senior German politician told the newspaper. 10 times Trump asked her if he could negotiate a trade deal with Germany. Every time she replied with, "You can't do a trade deal with Germany, only the EU." On the element refusal, Trump finally got the message. "Oh, we'll do a deal with Europe then." But this realization led the Trump administration to believe a trade deal with the EU would be more important to US interests than a post-Brexit deal with Britain, according to a top White House official. The news comes in stark contrast to Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson's claims in January, where after meeting Trump's advisors claimed Britain would be first in line for a trade deal. The EU is America's biggest trading partner, with US exports to the bloc last year worth $270 billion and imports worth $417 billion. However, in the same period, the US exported just $55 billion in goods to Britain and imported $54 billion. The developments now mean a new deal could be struck between the US and the EU, but reportedly could also mean a resurrection of the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership (TTIP). Trump made scrapping the agreement a key pledge during his presidential campaign last year, but officials have allegedly claimed the White House has softened its position on the deal.